So what is up, guys? My name is Eric, and today we're going to be playing Nidalee in the jungle. Against the Master Yi, it's not likely. It's not likely that he would evade me early on. It's possible that their top lane in Master Yi would invade my red because they do have a Lee Sin who's very strong early. A ward, it's okay. At 53 minutes, or at 53 seconds, a ward there will actually give me pretty solid coverage. But it's not likely that he'll invade me. But the trouble is I do want to have that protection there in case he does decide that he really wants to invade me, and that could actually protect me from a lot of problems. So early on, I usually will start with my Q. In fact, I will start with my Q here. And the reason I do that is because it gives me a lot of damage in terms of magic damage, and it also gives me damage in terms of physical damage in my Cougar form as well. Actually, this is magic damage as well. But it amps up, so it's an execute. And so if I use this, I can use this at the very start of the fight, do like 73 damage to the mob, or to the blue buff. It's an auto attack reset, so I can just do an extra auto attack. Or what I can do is, that's cool. I can use it once, and then as soon as it's about to die, or when it gets low, when it gets to like 500 health, I can smite and then Q it, and it'll go down. So you notice I'll do this. I'll hit it with my Cougar form Q once, and then this is the point where they can leave. You see how quick that was? I take very little damage from the buff because I hit it so early. And because I don't think that that what's-his-face will invade me, I am going to go ahead and I didn't get any vision of him. I'm going to go ahead and just rush my red buff, but I am going to start with my heal. If I did think that potentially Master Yi could invade me, I would actually start with my pounce. I wouldn't get heal, because while heal does give me a little extra sustain to survive the invade, pounce gives me more power in escaping his engage. And so I've had games where like an enemy Lee Sin would immediately invade me, and I knew it was going to happen, and then I queued up the wrong ability. I would get my W third and I would get my E second, and what would happen is, while I might have been able to survive the gank had I had my W, I could just run away. What happens is the Master Yi, or the Lee Sin's like, well, fuck, you have no escapes. Haha, I'm gonna kill you, and even if I burn flash, they'll just toss out a Q and kill me or something like that. And so it sucks. So it's always a good idea to level up your W second if you're in a worry of being invaded, just because that's a good counter invade tactic, because you can use your pounce to escape a strong invade. So I'm level 3 here. Lee Sin's in a position where he's gonna, yeah, no one's in a position to gank, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Bot lane's potentially gankable, but I'm nowhere near bot lane yet, so we'll make our way down. We'll probably kill this camp and then go for white. There's a possibility that Master Yi will gank mid. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her ping, let her know, hey, you're in a really bad position, you should probably be more careful. She's full health, but a potential for Master Yi to gank her will be really high, and the chances of him just wrecking her day, incredibly high. Like, if she had a ward down, that'd be good, but she didn't. So I don't know if this is warded. They burned a fucking exhaust there. Best ganks NA. You guys are welcome, bot lane. So what I did there is I just saw, hey, bot lane's overextended. I knew it was warded here. They immediately started running away, but I said, fuck it, I'm going in. And she blew her exhaust on me, which meant that she had no counter engage or counter to Ezreal's strong power, or Ezreal's strong damage, and as a result, Ezreal could just say, fuck you, I'm gonna go all in, and then he just wrecked her face. And then as Lucian was trying to kill off Ezreal, I was able to just put all my damage on Lucian. And so we get 2 kills bottom lane. That'll snowball them in a good direction. If they don't win their lane now on their own, I'm going to be very confused. I'll be frustrated as well, because they definitely shouldn't lose that. They have a huge lead right now, and that shouldn't disappear anytime soon. Now what I do want to do is, because Syndra's very hyper-aggressive here, I want to give her some vision above her lane where she has safety to roam and escape in case Master Yi shows up down here. I want her to have an escape route so she can go up here. And so what I'm doing is I'm actually going to place a ward for her, since she doesn't want to do it herself. And since I can't really tell her what to do and make her do what I want her to do, I just do it for her. So you see how low Master Lee Sin is right now? He's looking for an engage. If he takes that Q, he's dead. Damn, just out of my range. What we're gonna do is we're gonna place this ward right here. So we'll catch Master Yi if he does try to gank her from above her, and she'll be a little bit safer off. And so you actually notice when I jungle, it's not a very good jungle route I take. I'm usually pretty sloppy in my movements and in my clearing, and so I usually screw up quite often when I'm hitting the minions. That's because I'm actually watching the mini-map 99% of the time when I'm in the jungle. Most of the jungle camp stuff when I'm clearing camps is peripheral. I don't do anything by looking directly at the camps. I'm looking at the map. Like right now I see bottom lane's an easy gank and I'm en route to it, so I'm going to go ahead and make a shot for it again. So they got hyper aggressive there. That was a fuck up. He burns flash. That's okay. So who just died? Lee Sin got a kill there. Yeah, she's over aggressive. That's her problem. She screwed up. I knew she was going to do that eventually. I was hoping she wouldn't do it this early, but it's okay. Lee Sin won't snowball too hard, especially with Master Yi not getting any assists off of that. We haven't seen Master Yi yet, though, which is very surprising to me. I would think he would show up pretty soon. Yeah, Syndra won't be receiving blue buff now since she died already. I generally have a rule. If my mid laner is not playing well, if I don't think my mid laner will use my blue buff very well, I won't give it to him. I know a lot of people are like, well, if you give blue buff, they'll have a better laning phase and they won't feed. Well, yeah, if I give them blue buff, the enemy mid laner will get blue buff, or it won't actually go to use, so they'll die immediately. Like, I don't think it's a mana issue that she's losing her lane as a result of. It's a positioning issue. And she already has Chalice, so it's not like she's going to run out of mana that quickly. It's just, I think she's not very smart, and as a result, I'm not going to give her blue buff. And some people might hate me for that, but whatever. I want to win. I don't really give a shit about your opinions. If your opinion's going to cost me a game, it's a wrong opinion. And it's nothing personal, again, like, it's just because I want to win, and if I don't think that she'll be able to use it to help me win, I'm not going to give it to her. So there's Lee Sin being hyper aggressive again. That was a good Q, did a lot of damage. I wanted him to go in on that, but I guess he didn't want to. Let's see if Master Yi is here though, because I know his blue buff will be up shortly. Oh, he's up there. So I'm not stupid. So just keeping a good eye on Master Yi. That was a really great word by Heimerdinger. Gave us a lot of heads up on Master Yi's positioning, and we do know what he's gonna usually go for a spare, or what is it called? A feral flare. Not a spectral wave, what am I talking about? But it's pretty standard for Master Yi to rush a feral flare. Very rarely will you see that happen, or will you see that not happen. So I can actually gank Master Lee Sin. He knows this is fucking warded. My mid laner hasn't told me it's warded at all. You can stun him, stun him, stun him, you dumb bitch. Holy fuck. Stun him for once. I'm frustrated because she hasn't stunned him a single time I've come for a gank. She just kind of completely ignores the fact that I'm there, and then she gets killed later on, which is dumb. I've showed a lot of attention mid trying to make sure she doesn't lose her lane, and that's not working out too well. I am giving a lot of attention bot lane, and they can carry me pretty hard if I need them to, so I'm happy with that. So not the worst thing in the world. We do have a strong lead on Ezreal, and he'll be able to hyper carry really well. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this, the Spirit of the Auto Lizard. It gives me damage. And I'm warding for Syndra pretty regularly because I have a feeling it's not because I think Syndra's good and that I want her to snowball. It's because Syndra's bad and I don't want the enemy Lee Sin to snowball. So I'm gonna ward for her lane so she doesn't feed. And because she seems to not have any awareness of what I'm saying or what I'm typing, I'm just gonna give her vision so she knows exactly where she should be walking. Like right now she's roaming bot lane. Not a good call. If she can get a stun here, that'd be beautiful. But she can't. Got him anyways. You're so stupid, Syndra. Holy fuck. When in doubt, blow flash. God damn. She still got an assist out of it, but my god. Why would you do that? He was clearly dead. And then there's Heimerdinger. I'm not giving him any attention because he's constantly pushed, but I think he'll be alright. Yeah, as you can tell, Syndra is not the hottest. Oh man. That's alright. It just makes it a bit more of a challenge to carry one extra person. For most of my placement matches, I've actually had to been doing quite a lot of carrying. There was one game where all 4 of my teammates were really abysmally bad, and that one was not possible to carry for me. But most of the time, I feel as though I can carry at least 2 people if I belong well above my current elo. Regardless of where I'm playing. Like Nidalee jungle, people are like, that's abysmally bad. That's really bad. You shouldn't be able to play that. And then all of a sudden, I can actually do fairly well. Like here, this tower is pretty low. We can definitely do a tower dive and get a kill. Let's just keep hitting the tower. Boop. Well, tower's almost dead anyways. I could probably just jump in there, hit the tower, but I'm too low on health to do this. This is super risky. That sucked. Took a lot of damage there for no reason. I could have dodged that with my cougar form. Good shit. I want to do dragon, guys. Please don't rush any more aggression there. Thanks. We killed Lisa, or we killed Master Yi. We should be going for a dragon. Like, no doubt. What the fuck, dude? It's so early, we can't 2-man dragon with a support and a jungler. You gotta tank this. Ezreal fucked up. I don't think he understands. Like, it's, what, 13 minutes in? There's no way you should be able to do a dragon that early. Without a fucking 80 carry. So that was really bad. I got, like, you noticed I got verbally pissed. Because, well, he didn't show up. And that could have thrown our dragon attempt really hard for him not showing up. So these are the things where you gotta rely on your solo queue teammates sometimes. And sometimes that reliance can cost you a game. And I really wish that I was either playing ranked 5s or I had more control over Ezreal's play. But I don't, and as a result, him ignoring that call could have put us in a bad position. Their mid laner could have showed up. Yi actually had time to come back and steal that dragon if he wanted to. Like, there are a lot of things that could have gone wrong, but it turned out okay because I guess the enemy team wasn't aware of it, which is good. I should have a sweeper, by the way. I don't have a sweeper yet. But the build I'm going to go for is actually a lizard. Well, I already have the lizard elder, but an Iceborne Gauntlet next. And the reason I want to do that is because our team's going to be heavily kite based. And an Iceborne Gauntlet will give me that kiting potential with the slow, the AoE slow that I can apply, and then Ezreal can kite around and just run away nonstop while dishing out a ton of damage. And he didn't get a gauntlet himself. He has a Trinity Force, which means he's going to have movement speed, but he's not going to have any kiting potential really. It does give him kiting potential, but he's not going to have as great a kiting potential as if he had a gauntlet. So I will be using that. Unfortunately, Master Yi is not slowable, so I think Ezreal made a good pickup on the Triforce. But we do want some of this to stop the rest of their team from diving our back line. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these. Looking at their team, they don't really have an AP source of damage. So I'm going to grab Lucidity. If they had a source of AP damage and they had a lot of lockdown, I'd be like, yeah, let's go for Merc Treads. But they don't really have a source of AP damage and they don't really have a lot of lockdown. They have a Master Yi, no crowd control. Lee Sin, minimal crowd control that can't be mitigated by tenacity. Nami, her crowd control can be mitigated by tenacity, but it's not that impactful. It's not like she has a super strong slow. She just has, or it's not like she has a super strong stun. She just has a couple of slows and a knockup. So not really a huge thing. And then Pantheon's stun is pretty much the only thing that would need to be mitigated, and he's not snowballing. He's not a huge problem right now. So I would love to shit on Master Lee Sin. So, but yeah, he knew I'm here. He knew I was here. Oh, yes, he didn't. Cool. He just fucked up hard. So yeah, he overextended there. I'm not sure why. I think he just had the Lee syndrome. He just said, oh shit, I landed a Q, gotta go in. She's got the right call here. I disengaged too early. We should definitely be taking a tower. You see Master Yi over here? I don't know what he's doing. He just cleared that. So you can definitely go in on this. Unfortunately, damn. Yeah, he got a double block on me. I thought I stopped his first block, but then the second one. That's why he survived. My Cougar Form Q should have assassinated him, and I should have just walked away. But unfortunately, he blocked my Cougar Form Q, and I got stuck sitting there under his tower for too long. So he got 2 blocks on my auto attacks, and it was actually majority of the damage was from the turret. So that sucked. I fucked up there. My bad. I could have played that 10 times better. I could have auto attacked first and then gone for the execute, and I probably would have walked away. But I think Heimerdinger could have played that a little bit better as well. He could have tossed down an auto attack as he was using that, and I would have been fine. That was a good play on his part, though. Very good job. Lee Sin. I almost had the same amount of power as Lee Sin. I don't know where the hell Syndra went. Did she just die? Yeah, she died. So the reason I go to lanes and I do this is because people be like, why are you farming the lane? You're a fucking asshole. Why would you do this? You're an asshole, blah, 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 blah. Fuck you, dude. You're the worst jungler NA. You just took my farm. Like, no, okay, it's sitting under the tower. The best case scenario would be the lane resets in mid. The worst case scenario is no one gets any of the farm at all, and it freezes under your tower where the next wave is able to push up and actually die to it as well. So actually what I just did there is I killed a lot of the minions that were in the first wave, and that wave would have stopped our waves, and then the next wave would have died to the tower before Syndra even got to lane. So what I did is I prevented all of the minions from dying to tower. I actually gave Syndra a bit of an advantage as well as giving myself a bit of an advantage. And it's really not that huge. I'm kind of overplaying it, but it does help. I don't have any kiting power yet, but I think Ezreal's okay right now. Holy shit. I love it. I love it so much. Just gonna toss a bubble. I just wanted them to keep walking. Dragon is up in 45 seconds. As blue. If Ezreal wants blue, you can have it. There we go. So I did burn Smite there. That's probably not the best of ideas, but it'll be up in 30-ish seconds. We're not going to clear the dragon insanely fast. Got 3 people going for our bot tower. Looks like they really do want to contest the dragon here. Shit, Lulu, you gotta be way more careful here. Babe, you crazy. That was a good stun. Very good stun. We've got a lot of them low health. Let's do dragon now. Dude, for please. For please. Come here, Ezreal, my bro. We know that Master Yi can't join us. But this is why. That's not good. That, what the fuck? What just killed me? Holy shit. Oh, he got his ult and his Tempest Crystal. Ezreal, you said you would come, and you didn't. He made a promise, and then he didn't show up. That's really disappointing. Again, me trusting my solo queue teammates cost me quite a bit. I expected him to show up. I got frustrated again, but I didn't lash out. But I honestly should have lashed out, because it's the second time he's fucked us over on the dragon. The first time no problem happened, but this time they actually showed up at the dragon, and that's what happens. I still was able to assassinate the dragon, but there was a strong potential for me to actually lose it. There's a possibility that Master Yi could have stolen that with a smite, and that's a problem. He was pushing the wave so it wouldn't hit the turret. Their entire fucking team was at dragon, you fuck. Like we're not losing as a result of that. That could have definitely been way worse than it went. Like, luckily Heimerdinger's got his shit together, but for fuck's sake, Ezreal, Get it together. I snowballed your lane assuming you would be able to help me, and then he doesn't do it. This is... So, I put a lot of trust in my teammates sometimes, and I honestly should stop doing this. Like, I shouldn't be relying on my teammates to back me up if I go for a drag or make a smart play. If she could get a stun here, it'd be a fucking game over on her, but she didn't do it. Like, if she had just gone for the stun on Lee Sin, that'd have been a free kill. I don't know why she didn't. That's not there. We'll put a ward here. I really want to kill these. I want to pretend to be a wolf. I guess Master Yi is not coming. He is coming. Good job, babe. Good shit. And then Lissandra fucked that up pretty hard. But it's all good. She played that well. Yeah, she can go back to base there. No problem. Syndra! God. Did I say Lissandra? I think I did. Syndra, come on. So she warded that. Okay, I gotta grab a sleeper. I still haven't grabbed one. I'm gonna grab a sleeper now. As well as... why am I grabbing a Spectre's Cal? I don't want that. I want Sightstone. People are always like, why do you build Sightstone, Eric? That's weird. And I don't know, I enjoy building a Sightstone because it gives me a lot of control. Right now, like, as I get higher in elo, when I'm playing at low elos like Silver and low Gold, I build a Sightstone because I notice my support doesn't know where to ward. My support usually has bad positioning and they don't really cover good spots. Like right now, this ward's good, but this ward's not. That doesn't give us any knowledge other than, hey, they could potentially gank mid, but we're not pushing mid. There's no reason to have any protection from ganks in mid. There's a reason to have protection or have potential for picks. So we want to put a ward in this bush, or here, or any of these places where we can make a pick, or we can get a good spot here. Like right now, their whole team's right fucking here. Good shit. We know exactly what's going on. I can get an assassination on Lucian if I want to. But there's 4 people mid. We can take top. Like, these are the sort of things that we should be thinking about as where to ward, where to establish dominance, and we're not. And it's frustrating because I shouldn't have to be the one to play the support role and the AD carry role and the mid lane role. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. I'm gonna get out, babe. You went in. Oh my god. Craziness. And then I'm gonna get out again. Got her. Good shit. Whatever, dude. I'm too good at this game. Holy shit. What? He blocked like 3 of them in a row. Holy shit, Pantheon, you're a god. Wow, he played that really... I know this is warded. I shouldn't be standing on that. I watched her ward it earlier. That's a bad call on my part. Blue's up. The reason I'm not... And you can tell, Syndra's not playing very well. She's 1, 4, and 6. She's dying a lot. But at this point, I don't give a shit if she takes blue. But like, I want to give the blues to Ezreal because he's having a big impact. He's doing a good job. He's helping me carry. And I feel like he's doing me quite a lot of favors. He's making it a lot easier for me to do my job, which is nice. But damn, that was a good job on Pantheon's part. I did not expect to get all of my shit blocked. Drag up in 30. Meet me, please. No breaky promises. Oh god, he's gonna be there for like 20 seconds too early. That's okay, whatever. 10 seconds early. I love it. He's gonna sit in the fucking dragon pit in AFK. I love it. It's hilarious. There's no wards. Put that down. It's up now. Does he have any? Yeah, he doesn't have any sustain. That's fine. He can take blue. So we've got 3 dragons. We've got massive amounts of control, which is great to have. I know this is warded. She's gonna sweep it, I think. Sweep, 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 sweep. Sweep, 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 sweep. Damn it. She didn't have it up. Neither did I. I do know that my red buff is up, but I don't need it. Yeah, it looks like he's not happy. And at this point you can tell I've only built 2 damage items, really. I built an Elder Lizard and Iceborne Gauntlet. Technically you could say the Lucidity boots are kind of damage items. They give me a lot of increased DPS. He used his ult to see if he was on the fountain. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, you notice I don't get a lot of damage items. Once I get the Iceborne Gauntlet and Elder Lizard, it's usually just rush tank items, so I can dive their back line with very little worries. You notice how that turret didn't kill me there when I dove Pantheon? Yeah, I think I blew Flash, but I survived because I have lots of tank items. I have a Warden's Mail and a Giant's Belt. And I shouldn't be rushing for any magic resist here because they don't have very much magic damage. They just have true damage and physical damage, which is pretty easy to itemize against, especially with the Warden's Mail. It gives me lots of peel, and it also gives me lots of survivability. I'm gonna go grab Wolves, and so I can actually build another armor item again. So I think I have a pretty good game here. I'm doing a really good job of controlling the flow of this game. I gave bottom lane a lead, and I just said run with it, and Ezreal's really doing a good job. I still think I'm the strongest one on the team right now. I feel like I've been having the biggest impact, but Lulu's been roaming with me, and Ezreal's been just keeping control over that lane, which is all we really needed to happen. And as a result, we win. And now I guess this is what I could consider blue build Nidalee. Is the only thing that's kind of out of the loop is the Warden's Mail, but like Sightstone, Spirit of the Elder Lizard, Lucidity boots, and Iceborne Gauntlet. I might stop buying Sightstone as I get higher up in Elo, just because I don't feel that it's all that strong an item when your support's actually warding properly. But when they don't ward properly, I think it's a good item to pick up because you definitely need those wards. Wards are more important than anything else. Holy shit, I missed up the wall jump. Let me tank it. I'll heal Syndra. She'll give me a shield. Do they even know we're doing Dragon? Or Baron? They probably know, but they don't give a shit. So the reason I waited till now to use my sweeper is because I actually don't know if it's... Wow, I've missed every single smite. Damn. I've been trying to couple with my Cougar form Q, so technically it's not a miss. Technically they're landing their abilities in between my smite and my Q. I gotta time that a little better, but not terrible. But I'm surprised. Like, oh, and the reason I used my my trinket there late, the reason I didn't use it as soon as I got in the pit is because they already knew we were there. They were already gonna come, but the concern would be if they were to engage there. See ya, nerds. See ya, nerds again. God damn, they really want me. I'm surprised. That was a really aggressive play on their part. Yeah, you see how I have 250 armor? That's huge. That's why I'm able to do that. It's because I'm a fucking dick. Yeah, I don't really need to upgrade anything. I want to get a Guardian's Angel, really, is my next item, and then we can finish really easily. Oh! Those bubbles, man. They're overpowered. Ezreal, keep hitting the tower, please. No. Oh god. Dragon's up in minute 3. We really don't need to worry about Dragon anymore. We should be hitting this tower. I don't know why we're not. This is really foolish. Whoops. Shukarinos. Get wrecked. She blew her fucking ult. Holy shit. I love it. Also, for those of you that didn't know, the Elder Lizard actually procs. That ult though, holy shit. The Elder Lizard is actually procced off of the Iceborne Gauntlet, so if you land the AoE around the enemy team, the Elder Lizard will deal its true damage over time, which is actually pretty strong. Right now it's dealing 46 true damage over 3 seconds. So if I throw a single Q into a wave of minions, and I proc the Iceborne Gauntlet off with that Q, I will actually deal 46 true damage to, or not a single Q, if I throw a single auto attack into a wave of minions and it's got the Iceborne Gauntlet proc on it, I will deal 50 damage to every single minion in that wave because of the fact that the Elder Lizard is procced off of the Iceborne Gauntlet. And so what I can actually do is, if the enemy team's grouped up, I can do the same thing. I can toss a Q and then toss an auto attack in there, and I deal true damage to everyone by about 50 damage, which is pretty strong. It's not like game-breakingly strong, but it's like pretty solid. Can you solo it? I'm close to GA. Okay, I'm coming. He's not that strong. He can't solo it, I don't think. Okay, with Lulu's shield, yeah, he can do it. What gank went wrong there? Damn. Oh, thanks. Cool. We'll give him the... There we go. Give him that. I guess I'll go grab red buff. I don't really need it now that I have the gauntlet. I've had the gauntlet for a while. I shouldn't actually be taking red buff that often, but it's just helpful ever so slightly to apply more slows. But really the gauntlet is the most powerful thing for the crowd control. And the reason I'm really doing this is for the gold. Because then I can upgrade my Sightstone, I believe. Actually, I don't know. How much does it cost to upgrade Sightstone? A lot more than I thought. Never mind. I should just go back and buy the GA. So how many did we just see? I think we just saw 3 or 4. Yeah, we don't see anyone on the map right now. For those of you that weren't aware, you can actually see how many people are currently visible on your minimap by pressing tab. And any name that shows up in white means they're visible on the minimap. Like, see right now, Master Yi is visible and Nami is visible. That means they're the only two. They show up in white. And that's just a cool little trick I do. I'll be like, is someone ganking right now? Is Master Yi ganking bot? Is that happening? Because I see bars going down on the left. I'll do this real quick and be like, Master Yi's not visible. Okay, he's not ganking. It's 2 versus 2 or someone teleported down. And I'll do stuff like that. Be like, should I show up or is my team going to be okay? And I'll do stuff like that real quick. I'll gauge to see where the enemy jungler is. And like right now, I don't know who's in that clump, but I know it's Lucian, Lee Sin, and Nami because I can't see some of the faces. So it's a cool little trick you can do. Stolen. Boom. Hey, I snowballed your lane, man. I don't think he's serious. I'm such a dick. Well, this game is snowballed out of control. And it all came off of that slight early game pressure. And now that I have lots of mana, I can go ahead and just heal everyone that needs it. Actually, I should be the one tanking this tower. I mean, it's whatever, dude. I'm so fucking tanky right now. Hell yeah! What up, coach? This is what we call the coolest shit. NA. Didn't we just ace them? Yeah, we just aced them. I got a fucking GA, guys. Let's just do this. I should probably disengage now. I don't have that much armor. And that's game over. Sweet. So that was a pretty solid game. I'm happy with that. It went pretty well. Could have gone a little bit better. Ganks weren't the strongest, but I think that the early game strength of mine really helped. And that snowballed us in a good direction. So there's game number 6 of my promos, or of my placements. So pretty solid. I think I'll be placed in like high silver, low gold maybe. We'll find out when I actually get placed. But I think I played pretty solid there. Damage taken, yeah. So you notice I played the tank role. We didn't really have a solid tank. But you notice I built so many tanky items once I finished those 2 items, and I just oh, they wanted to ban Nidalee. Oh, you wanted. Yeah, I love the fact that I have his name. I have 2 Nidalees. I have Nidalee Sucks and Nidalee Blows. So sure, we'll accept it. But yeah, that's just a little bit of Nidalee jungle. So hopefully that was helpful. I think I did a decent job of informing you of why I did certain things in my build paths and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that soon, and hopefully that was informative. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.